Alright, and welcome back. In this video, what we're going to walk you through is how to turn your WordPress on and basically build a couple of pages and a website so that you can drive some traffic and start building your list, okay? So the first thing that we need to do is we need to log in using our username and password that we just created in our GDI account, okay? Click the sign in button. It's going to take us to our GDI dashboard right here. And then here on the left hand side, okay, you might have a pop-up that pops up asking you to upgrade to premium. You're welcome to do that if you want to. I have a premium account. I have nothing against it. It's actually been very good to me. There's a lot of features and benefits that go along with that. And you can get into that later. It's not really important for what we're doing. Just get on the no thanks button so that you can get to your basic screen here. And then on the left hand side, we're just going to scroll down to where it says domain names. And you have build your website, set up your email, WordPress, and more. Go ahead and click on that WordPress and more. And that's going to bring you into your WordPress plugin dashboard. Now, me personally, I have 2 domains. You should only have 1 at this point. And right now, as you can see, they're actually having some troubles with the WordPress feature of this particular system. However, they should have that fixed by the time you're watching this video. And then what you're going to do down here is you're probably going to see something that's got something like blog.yourdomain. Okay. What you're going to do is make sure that your WordPress blog is flipped to the on switch. Little feature here that's going to say on or off. You want to make sure it's on, and then you want to make sure it's set to your primary service. And how you're going to do that is really quite simple. Right here you have an options button. You can just simply click on that and you'll be able to see a series of options for your WordPress blog. And you can set this as a subdomain or you can set it as your primary. Now mine's telling me to set this as a subdomain because mine's already set at my primary. You want to set yours to primary. Okay, now this is actually going to take probably maybe 15-20 minutes for your WordPress site to actually populate onto your domain name. Okay, so what you're going to do is just go kind of hang out, do maybe read something a little bit. It doesn't really matter what you're going to do at this point. You just got to wait a little while so you can go out and continue on the process. But once it's completed, what you're going to see here is a site that looks like this. Does not look like it's going to be functioning, so we'll go in here and we'll try it this way. We'll go edit. And then what we're going to do is actually working. What we're going to do is we're actually going to log in using our username and password that we use to log in to GDI. Alright, and this is actually what the WordPress back office, the dashboard, is going to look like. And to be able to see, just click on the My Blog, and that's going to bring up what your page will look like here. Okay, so when you see it on the internet, this is what it's going to look like, just a basic WordPress blog. And we have a series of tabs right here. What we're going to do is we're going to make a couple of these. We're going to make a home page like it's already got. We're going to make a blog page. We're going to make a opt-in, which is going to be called apply in what I put in the page name. And we're going to make a landing page. Okay, so bear with me if you don't understand any of what that means. It's not really that important right now. What is important is that you understand how to do just the basic steps. So once you've gone to your domain, if you're here, you can actually click on the site admin right here and it'll take you to that same screen where we were able to log in. But I'm already logged into the WordPress dashboard. So up here I have a series of commands that I can use. And I'm just going to go to the dashboard really quick. We're going to create a series of pages. Okay, the first page that we're going to create is going to be our apply page, which is going to be basically the capture page that we're going to use to collect people's names and email addresses so we can start to build our list, which you're going to learn about in the next step in this series of videos that we're walking you through how to set up your marketing system. Okay, so we're going to call this page Apply. And this is actually just going to have either just some text and a video or something of that nature for a person to get some basic curiosity built up and give you a name and an email address. Chances are just like you did prior to being introduced to this particular marketing system. So here, as you can see, I want to show you something that's pretty important with WordPress. Your Permalink. Okay, this right here is actually the website name of the page that you would send somebody to. So Right now we have it set at trump.ws/page ID page underscore ID equals 4. Now, you're not going to be able to, to share that with people very well. What you want it to do is you want it to say trump.ws/apply. And how we're going to actually change that is down here in the tools and settings area, and I'm going to show you how to do that momentarily. So I'm going to go ahead and type some dummy text. We're going to change this later on. This is some text. Okay. And we'll just go ahead and click the publish button on that. So we have our apply page already created. And then what I want to do is I want to show you how that's going to change when we set our permalinks up. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down here to our settings. And this is just the settings for our actual blog, the way it functions and things like that. So don't let this stuff scare you guys. This is really, really easy to do. We have a little drop down menu. We can just open that right up. And we actually have a series of options. And one of them is the permalinks right down here at the bottom. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. And it's going to open up a series of whether we want the day and the name. And this is basically what the URL for each individual page of our website is going to look like. And what we want it to do is we want it to be very simple. Instead of being this default 1, 2, 3 number, we want to have a custom structure. So we're going to go ahead and click that little button. And in this box, okay, it's very important that you pay very close attention to this, okay? We're going to type in /% post name %/. Okay, so make sure that it's just like this or it's not going to work properly. /% post name %/. And then you're going to simply come down here and you're going to click on this Save Changes button. And your permalink structure, your permalink structure has been updated. Now pay close attention when we come back to our pages, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull up that apply page that we just had. Now what it says is trump.ws/apply. See how that changed right there? That's a little bit easier for you to be able to share with other people. They're going to see that and they're going to be like, oh, okay, that makes sense to me. And that's also going to change the name of every other page that we're going to be using as well, okay? So the next thing we want to do is we want to create our home page and our blog page. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a new page right here on the left-hand side, and I'm going to call one home, and this is going to be my home page. And we will publish this particular page. And then I want to make a blog page. Okay. Just title that blog. You don't have to put anything in the actual box here for the blog. This is just a page so that your site has the WordPress blog attached to it and you can add content to it consistently. So we'll go ahead and click the publish button. And we'll show you what this actually looks like when you look at it on the internet. So now we have our home, about, apply, blog, and home. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're actually going to go in and we're going to order these pages so that they actually are, you know, functional for people when they come to the page. Okay, so real simple. We just go to our admin dashboard, and what we're going to do is we're going to come down here to our settings again, but we're going to go into the reading. Okay. And our front page displays, this is the reading settings. Right now it's set up to display our latest posts. We don't want it to display our latest posts. What we want it to do is we want it to display our home page. When somebody goes to our domain name, we want it to show the home page of our website. Okay, so we're going to click on a static page. Now the front page we want to display is going to be our home page. The post page we're going to display is going to be our blog page. So what that means is anytime we post some content to our blog, a person would simply have to go to our domain name /blog to be able to see that content. So when you build your list, and don't worry if you understand what I'm talking about, you will by the end of this. When you start building your list and you create new content and you give that to people, you want people to be able to read or view that content. And what you'll do is you'll simply send a link to your list that you're building with this website so that they can come back and review the content that you had just put up. Okay, it's really simple, it's really easy to do, and we'll get into that here in the future videos. Okay, but for right now, just go ahead and come down here and click the Save Changes button, and that's going to set up your home page. We'll show you what that looks like now. As you can see, we have our home, about, apply, and blog. Okay. Now this apply page is going to be a lead capture page, and what we're going to do is we're going to make a whole nother video to show you how to do that, because it's a little bit more detailed on how it's going to be laid out. I want to kind of paint a little picture for you, but we're also going to remove it from this bar right here where we have our options. Okay, so we're going to show you how to do that in another video as well. We also have on the left or right hand side here a lot of items that we're not going to be using in our particular sales funnel website that we're building. Okay, so we're going to remove all of this. We're also going to remove these comments, and we're going to replace them with Facebook comments, because Facebook comments actually show up on the commenter's Facebook wall, and other people within their friends list can actually interact with that comment, also bringing them back to your website. So you get a little bit of viral sustainability within your website. It's really simple to do that as well. Okay, so the first thing I'd like to show you how to do here is remove all of these tags from the right-hand side. And it's really simple to do that. These are called widgets. Okay, so what we're going to do is go back here to our menu bar, click on the dashboard button. That's going to bring us back to our WordPress dashboard. You can see a little bit of change. We have 4 pages now. We also have 1 post, 1 comment, and 1 that's been approved. So what we're actually going to do the widgets is we're going to change the way the appearance of the website looks. So we're going to go to the left and go under the appearance and just go ahead and open that menu up. All right, and this is a menu where we can use to install themes. This is the standard GDI theme. If you want to use that, you're welcome to use that. We are not going to use it in the video, but you can tinker around with it and do whatever you actually like. This is your website, and you're going to make it personalized to whatever you're going to do. Now, everything that we're putting onto the website, you're going to want to keep this in mind, is there for a reason, and it's in the email campaign that you're going to be putting into the follow-up sequence that you install in the next step. So what we're going to need to do is right here under the appearance, once you've got that menu opened up, you've got your widgets section right here. Just go ahead and open that up. And what it's going to do is, it's on the right-hand side, is you have your primary widget area. And simply just grab the search, drag that to the left, and just let go of the mouse button. And then you're going to left click, drag that in, let go. Left click, drag that in, let go. Left click, drag that in, let go. And just keep doing that all the way through until this area is completely empty. Okay, and you can check these if you want to, make sure there's nothing in them. Default, there's nothing going to be here. Okay, so you can just, in God we trust, all of those we check. Okay, so that's it for the widget area. You don't have to save anything. This is all you do, and then we can go back to my blog, and you can see that these have actually been removed from the right hand side. We've got a couple more that we have to get. We must have missed those in there, but you guys get the idea there. This is actually how you're going to go in and just create the basic format of your blog or your website so that it can be used as a sales funnel. A couple more steps we want to do here is we want to take this header off, okay? Because it's really pretty and all, but we want to remove that. We could put our own header there if we would like to. Sorry. We can put our own header there if we'd like to. You can go to Fiverr.com. You can have one created for $5. Or you can just remove it all together. Okay, and we'll show you how to do that right now. Simply go to the dashboard. What we're going to be doing again is we're actually going to be coming down to our appearance. Right here where it says header. Okay, go ahead and open that up. And we have a series of options. We can upload our own header. Here's the size that you're going to need it to be if you want to upload it. Or you can just come right down here and you can remove the header image. Okay, just click that button real quick. And you can visit your site right here after it's loaded to see how it looks, which is really simple. And boom, there it is. Okay, so as you can see, the header is gone. Everything is all nice and kind of gutted if you kind of look at it. There's really nothing here, so we can start from scratch to be able to create our website. Now, one of the steps with the main website page, this is the home page, is not having anything else on the side, no sidebar. So I'm going to show you how to do that really quick. It's really easy to do. Simply come into your dashboard. Okay? Then you're going to go over to your pages. It's going to bring up a list of all the pages that you have on your site. So what you'll do is you'll just go ahead to the home page. You'll edit that. On the right side, you have your publish and your page attributes, okay? Here you have a template for your WordPress theme. If you just drop that down, you have a couple of options. Your default template, which is the one that we're using right now, has the sidebar column, or one column with no sidebar. So we just go ahead and we click on that button, one column, no sidebar, and then we go ahead and update that. Now when we go back to our home page, as you can see with our permalink structure here, it's just the basic trump.ws. We visit the website, here's what it's going to look like now. Notice how clean that is. What we're going to do in the next training video is actually put a DS domination video right here, okay? And that video will play when a visitor comes to the website, and they can basically get the same presentation that they would get if they went to the replicated websites. The only difference is you're controlling this entire sales funnel. There will be more pages that you can add. You can add as many of them as you want to your site, and you can really turn this thing into, well, let me show you. The globaltakeover.com, the site you're on right now, is a WordPress site. Okay. So when you come to this site here, this was built using WordPress. Let me pause this because that's me talking. Anyways, this is you can build sites just like this. Here's the Facebook comments. People can come here. They could take a tour of the site, come to another page. You get a little bit more familiarized with the layout of WordPress here. You'll be able to do this stuff. You can drop down menus. There's a lot of things that you're going to be able to do building your sales funnel, and it's all going to be you. You're going to be able to put a lot of yourself into your own website, and you're going to be able to do that really easily. And this is why we decided to go with GDI as our web host for the beginning phases of this particular process. So I will see you in the next video. My name is Andrew Newman. I really do appreciate you spending your time with me on these videos. I know they can be kind of bland, kind of boring, but just bear with me as we move through. You're going to learn a lot, and we're going to be able to take you all the way as far as you'd like to go. Now just keep in mind, we're here to guide you. Everything that you do, every step that you take is up to you, okay? So your success, your failure, those are on your shoulders with the action that you take. Okay, don't let any of this stuff overwhelm you. Obviously, it's incredibly simple to do this. We just walked you through this entire setup of getting the blog created. This is just a WordPress site. Real easy. There's a lot of things that you can do to manipulate this. We're not going to get into those in detail. We're just going to show you how to set up a basic website that you can start using immediately, okay? So I'll see you in the next video when we show you how to put up the videos, create the capture page, all that wonderful stuff that you're going to need to be able to do so that you can start collecting leads as soon as possible, okay? So my name's Andrew Newman, signing out. Have a good one.